Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm gonna be unboxing the Your Nail Art box for the month of July. I know this box is like super late, but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and put out a video using the products. So I'm just gonna speed through this unboxing only just because this box is now unavailable, but I'm pretty sure you can also still get these items individually, so I do still want to kind of show them. So first you get two gel polishes. These are like translucent jelly colors, and the first one we get is called Cheerleader. Then we get a blue one, and it is called Blueberry Bubblegum. And this blue one was like so pretty. Out of the two, this one was absolutely my favorite. Like, it was just the perfect sheerness and like the perfect shade of blue. After the gel polishes, we do get two glitters. I'm not sure what the names are, but these are some loose glitters. We also get a all-in-one 2-in-1 acrylic dip powder and a 1-ounce jar, and this is called Coral Light. I'm not going to swatch this only because I would prefer to swatch it as acrylic, and I didn't feel like taking out my monomer. So the next thing we get is this wheel of gold like dangly charms. I'm pretty sure you can use it as regular charms, but they did have the little hoops on there. Then we also get this wheel of rhinestones. We got 4 sections of AB crystals, and then we get some clear like regular and a light shade of black. One of my favorite items that came in this box, we get some kawaii charms, some chunky charms. These are just so adorable, and you guys know I love these charms. We also get some more of these little charmed hearts. This is my first time actually seeing these, and these are really cool because they actually change colors. So I put them in my UV light for about 15 seconds and they turned like a really bright hot red. I think these are like very interesting. So yeah, I really like these. Like I said, this is my first time trying them. The next item we get in this box are 2 sheets of like stickers. The first one is just like little hearts, some French tip tape thingies, some 4-pointed stars, and then the second sheet of like sticker, I don't really know how you would use this. It's just like one big sheet of like nail art, and I guess you just cut off how much you need, apply it to the nail, and then I guess you can like ombre it or encapsulate whatever you want to do with it. And then the last thing we get in this box is a tube of polygel. This is a 30 ml tube of polygel, and it is a very pretty blue shade in the number 922. I actually have 2 of these already, and in the beginning of the video I did make a mistake and say this is the box for July. This is actually the box for June, which was last month. The box for July is actually a collab with Nails by Vic, so I'm super excited to try that out. But here's the swatch for the blue polygel. On the right side was in the video, and I actually end up swatching it on a swatch stick later. I just decided to include that, and I'm going to quickly swatch the gel polishes that came in this box. On the left side we have 1 coat, and on the right we have 2 coats. I think it's very pretty with 2 coats. And then again for the red shade, which is called Cheerleader, on the left we have 1 coat, and on the right is 2 coats. I like them better with 2 coats. Like, I just feel like it gives it a little bit more color. So yeah, that's it for the unboxing of this box. Now jumping right into the video, here are my natural nails. I did some nail prep off camera. So before I start, I'm going to be taking these 2 products from Makartt, which is the Soil Cuticle Oil and the Peel It Off Base Coat. I'm going to be pairing these 2 together to do my peel off base coat method. I haven't tried these 2 paired together yet, but I thought it would work really good. So first I'm just applying some cuticle oil to my natural nails, not too much. I don't want them to pop off while I'm filing. I did rub that in, and then now I'm going to be taking the Peel It Off base coat and going over on top of that. So since this is already a Peel It Off base coat, usually I wouldn't need this, but the last time I used this by itself, the nails were so hard to pop off, and I was kind of confused because there's literally like no directions on how to use this. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, you just apply it and cure, but other than that, it just kind of feels like a regular base coat. It don't really tell me like how much to add, if I need to add anything with it, or how long to cure. Like, basically, like, it just feels like a regular peel off base coat. But once I did apply that, I cured my nails for 30 seconds, and now I'm going to be using these nail tips from Crafts by 9. These are my favorite nail tips so far. On her website, every time I go to check, they're always sold out, but I did like check because she's having like a 4th of July sale. She do have these in stock, so if you are interested, please go ahead. And I don't know if you can use my code during a sale, but you can save some money off with my code, and I believe it's like key 10. I will have it linked down below and on the screen. If you love extra long flat non-C curve tips, these would be perfect for you. So to apply them, I'm going to be using my stick it nail glue, but before I glue them on, I'm just going to be taking my Makartt buffer and lightly going over just the tip of my nails so that these adhere a little bit better and I don't have any problems. Just lightly. I don't want to foul off my peel off base coat like so. And once I've done that, I'm just going to be applying the nails with my Kara Sky stick it nail glue like I regularly would. Now that we have the nail tips on, I did decide to cut them down just a little bit. I was feeling long, but not extra long. So I'm just going to clip them down just a little bit. And once I get to my thumb, as always, I do like to cut that one down a little bit shorter than the rest. If I was to actually wear these nails, to me personally, I feel like having a shorter thumbnail would be a lot more easier to manage. Once I have them cut down, I do measure them against each other cuticle to cuticle just to make sure they're all similar in length. And then once I have them done, I'm just going to be going on to the next step. So in this video, I do take my 𝚙𝚚𝚗𝚡 and blend in the tip with my natural nails. Usually I don't do this step, but for some reason I was feeling it for today, and I'm just going to be doing that to all of the nails. When doing this, you want to make sure the barrel of the sanding band is parallel to your nail. You don't want to have this angled down at your nail because you can create indents. When I first started out, I was having that problem, and I would have those huge indents going across my nail, just growing down out to the tip. And it was super ugly, so don't make that mistake. Be careful. It can also damage your natural nails, so yeah, just don't do that. Be careful when using an 𝚙𝚚𝚗𝚡. Once I did that to all of the nails, I do go ahead and remove the shine from the nail tips. Again, I don't know why I did this, but I was feeling it for today, so I'm just going to be doing this to all of my nails. And here we have it. I love the way this looks, and I love it because all of the nails are straight, and sometimes it's so hard for me to get all of my nails like completely straight. I do have a crooked middle finger, and sometimes I try to like slant it so they're all straight. But so anyway, I removed the dust with my brush, and now I'm going to be taking some base coat from Makartt. I'm going to go over all of my nails with this and then cure for 30 seconds. And this was so satisfying to apply. Now that I have them applied, I'm going to cure for 30 seconds, and my nail light is actually a 2-in-1 light and drill from Melanie Susie. I will link that video in the cards of the unboxing that I did. Just in case you're interested, you can check that out. But moving on to my application now. I'm not going to be using everything in this box. I'm going to be starting off with the blue, and I'm going to be doing the 2B method for this nail to build it up with a solid color. Before I actually started this, I did try 2 other things. I did try to do like a French tip on my index nail, and then I also tried to do like a marble with pink because I had something in mind. I was basing this nail set around those chunky charms, and there was like blue and pink, so I did pick out another pink polygel for it, but nothing was turning out right, so I wiped it off and I just started something very simple, and that's just kind of how this nail set happened. It was very simple, but yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna be doing the 2 beat method for this nail, and I love this blue. It was so pretty. Applying this polygel was super easy. Like, I feel like it took me no time at all. And I think it all has something to do with my technique and also like the consistency of the polygel, because it moves exactly where you want without having to do a lot of work. But let's just talk about this box for a quick second. Even though it's not available, I did still want to like give my thoughts on it. So me just being honest, I feel like nothing in this box really went together all that well. If you look at it, you can tell most of the items are for like the 4th of July. And then also along with that, we get like some gold charms and some out of place pink kawaii charms. Like, that just doesn't go together well at all. But I do think it was a good idea for them to put out the 4th of July theme items in June, so that once July hit, you will already have the items instead of it going out in July. And some people may get their box like mid-July, so it would just kind of be pointless. So I do feel like that was a good idea. But for me personally, I don't really like 4th of July themed nails. I just feel like 4th of July themed nails are the most tackiest designs you can do. If you have done a 4th of July nail set, I'm not attacking you. Like, it's just a personal preference. Like, I just don't really like that patriotic nails are just like, yeah, I just can't see myself doing that. So I went in a completely different direction for this nail set. I really do want to use the other items though that came in this box, but obviously it will have to be another video. I always try to plan to use those items. I just haven't had a chance to get around to it, but yeah, these items are mostly for 4th of July. I do want to use that all-in-one silver glitter that they got, because I feel like it reminds me of like the disco collection that they just put out of those acrylics. I haven't tried any of the disco gel acrylic powders, but they look so pretty. But yeah, I do plan to try that one, and that's just kind of my thoughts on the box. Since I am late, the box for June, like I said, is a collab with Nails by Vic, and I'm super excited to receive that box if I get one. I have seen Nails by Vic use her box in her video that she recently posted, and I feel like the items are like really simple, but you can create some amazing nail designs with them if you really just be creative with it. But going back to the application, I'm doing the same exact thing I did for my pinky on my index nail, keeping it very simple. And again, I'm using the 2 beat method, curing before I add on my second layer. I do cure for 30 seconds as always. If you want to make sure these are really cured, you can cure them for 60 seconds. But depending on your wattage, you can just cure them for 30 seconds. Always cure for 30 seconds and I'm good to go. For the second bead, I always try to focus it more for my apex and like my cuticle area, but for some reason I don't feel like I added enough polygel. So as you can see, it kind of looks very thin, and it's just not leveling out as good as I hoped for. So I just smoothed this out, and off camera I did go back in with another layer, and once I had that cured, I am going to be taking this pink polygel, which is called Starstruck, and I'm going to be doing an ombre for my ring finger. I wanted the pink to be at the bottom, so I'm just starting with that one, and I just work it all over the tip, and once I get that, I just ombre the blue on top of it. And this pink is actually from like the new launch of new shades of polygel that they recently put out. I did do an unboxing of all of the new polygels, so if you do want to check that out, I will leave it linked up in the cards for you to check out. And you can use my discount code to save 15% off your entire order, which is _nailsbykey_. Every time I type out my Makartt discount code, I get annoyed by those underscores. I kind of just wish my code was just nails by Key or maybe Key 15. Like, I feel like the underscores was so unnecessary to whoever made my code, but like I said, you can save some money off when purchasing with Makartt. They have a lot of new items. Like with Makartt is so sneaky, y'all. They have new items up on their website just about every other week. And I just be wanting to go splurge on items. So yeah, make sure to check out the Makartt website. But again, going back to the application, this ombre took me so long. To you guys, it might look effortless, but off camera I did have like 3 minutes of footage of me not even on camera, just trying to like really even out the blend. But of course I had to edit a lot of it out, and the ombre was like such a process. I was really just taking my time though, because I wanted this to be like very perfect, or as perfect as I can get it. And in the end, I think it turned out really nice, especially with like the rhinestones and charms that I added. I feel like it was very cute and it complemented it very well. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue working on this ombre, and then once I finish, I'm gonna cure, and then I'm gonna move on to my middle finger. And here we have it. This is what the ombre looks like. I think I did a really good job on it, but now for the middle finger, I just decided to do an all pink nail just to kind of add more of that pink in there. So I'm just going to be doing the 2-bead method like I did for my other solid nails, starting at the tip, smoothing it out, getting it very smooth, and then adding my second bead and focusing it more at the apex and cuticle area. And I'm just going to let this part finish playing out because there's nothing really more to explain. If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video. If you're feeling generous, leave a comment. I will try to like and reply to all you guys' comments. I really enjoy reading you guys' comments. Like, you guys really make my day with the sweet comments. It just still surprises me that every time I upload a video, there are so many people from across the country that supports me and watch my videos and leave comments every time I upload. So for that, I just want to say thank you guys so much, and I love you all so much. If you hear the bird chirping in the background, just ignore it. But off camera, I did go ahead and finish up my application. So off camera, I did do my thumb another ombre. I don't really like it too much. I feel like the blend could have been a little bit better, but I was working on it for so long, and yeah, it was just starting to annoy me, to be honest. So I just did the best I could and I cured. And now I'm going to be encapsulating my ombre nails with my Makartt clear. This is my favorite clear to use, and just as simple as that, I'm just going to be covering up my ombre so that once I go to file, I don't file away anything or mess it up. And also just to add structure, because I made sure the colored polygel was very thin so that once I go to encapsulate, my nail isn't very thick. And after encapsulating both of them, this is my application only, except for my index. I did do that one off camera for like a TikTok. I'm gonna try to post like an ASMR of me filing. I think I did a really good job. But as always, I do like to include a portion of my filings, and it's not that long. It's only going to take like a minute and 3 seconds, so just sit back and enjoy the filing process. So once I've done filing and shaping and buffing and all of that off camera, this is what the nails look like. I did a really good job with the shaping. It didn't take me long to file at all because my application was very good. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm super obsessed with it already, but now it's time to add some decor and some charms. So like I said in the beginning, I based my nail set off of these kawaii charms that I got in the Makartt Your Nail Art box. So here I'm just trying out how I want my nails to be placed. The charm kept slipping off, so I'm just adding a little dot of the rhinestone glue just so that I can have it placed there enough to see if I actually like it or not. So I'm just gonna place the charm here. Just kind of move my hand around to see if I like it. I think it looks really cute, but for this set I wasn't really feeling it, so I just end up wiping that off, and I'm not going to use the kawaii charms. I will definitely use these in another set though. And so my next option was these little flowers. I got these trendy flowers off Amazon, and I actually received these like a day before I filmed this video, and I'm so glad that they came with a pink and blue because it matched so perfect with this nail set. So I will be using those, and then also this nail wheel of charms that came in the box. I'm going to be using this one. It has some AB crystals, it has some regular clear, and then also a shade of black like I mentioned in the beginning. Then also I really did like these nails matte. Like once I finished buffing them, they look matte already, so I just went with the matte look. And that's also another reason why I didn't use the kawaii charms, because I felt like the matte look wouldn't look as good with the kawaii charms, so I didn't use those. And I didn't know how I want the rhinestones and flowers to be placed, so I just go in with the matte top coat from Not Polished first, and then I'll decide how I want to place them after, and then just cure them on with the top coat. So starting off with the first nail, adding all my rhinestones, I'm just going to be adding 3 little rhinestones at the tip, like on the side of my nail. I really love this placement of rhinestones. It's so simple, but I feel like it's so cute. Just make sure that they aren't too much on the side so that from like the top view you can still see them. So once I had them placed exactly how I wanted them to and they were straight, I did cure in the light, and then I decided to do the same thing on my pinky nail, but of course on the other side so that they can be like in the center of the nail, if that makes sense. So off camera I put together this little rhinestone placement along with the flowers, and this is what I'm going to be adding on my ombre nails. So of course I'm going to go ahead and put down my matte top coat, and then on top of this I'm just going to add on that placement and cure. Most of this is going to be sped up because I feel like it took me so long, only because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to put my charms, but after I figured it out, it all came together so nice, and I'm just gonna let the rest finish playing out. For my middle finger, I did do a simple rhinestone placement, just rhinestones going around the cuticle area along with 2 of the flowers. Then also I did add a little bit of the top coat in the little flowers so that I can add the little silver caviar beads, and it just added so much more detail. I really loved it. So I'm just gonna let this part finish playing out because it's not really much to explain, and I'll come back once I'm done and all of my rhinestones and charms are placed. I honestly didn't expect this video to be this long, but I guess it kind of makes up for me not really posting as much. But now I'm going to be adding on my cuticle oil once I have everything all cured and set into place. This is the soy cuticle oil from Makartt. I will have a link down below, as well as all the other items that I used in today's video. And so I'm just going to rub this in, and in a second I'm going to show you guys the finished look. So this is how the nails turned out with using the Makartt Your Nail Art box for the month of June. Well, not really the box, because I only used 2 items, which was the blue polygel and the rhinestones, but that is okay. I will have a chance to use the other items. But yeah, this is how the nails turned out, and I really love how they turned out. This set has got to be one of my favorites in a while. The shape is definitely doing it for me. Like, the shaping is just so nice, which makes it look a whole lot better. And this color combination, it also looks very nice. I'm really glad that I decided to pair that pink with that very light blue. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this simple set. I can't say go subscribe to get this box because, like I said, I'm behind schedule, but make sure you are subscribed so that you can receive the box for June. And also comment down below and let me know if you like this box, if you received it, and let me know what you thought about this nail set. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.